Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. We're home with tips, tricks, guides, and tunes for Forza Horizon. We're having a look at the winter season. 50% gets you the Citroen DS23, which is a new and exclusive car. 80% gets you the Lexus RCF, which is pretty hard to find. Photo challenge. Hashtag Ford Crossing. Take a photo of any Ford at Derwent Water. That's pretty straightforward, no particular hassles with that one. Super7, what do you get? This is what you get. You get the HSV GTS-R, which is quite a difficult car to find, and this will be your reward for completing the Horizon Super 7 cards this season. So you just go in, do some challenge cards, do 7 of them, and at the end you get this car, which is actually really nice. It's a really good rally car, and it's pretty difficult to find on the auction house as well. Weekly Forzathon. Tough as old boots. Own and drive a 1972 Land Rover Series 3. Earn 20 wreckage skills in your Land Rover Series 3. Win a cross-country event at Ambleside Rush Cross Country. And finally, drive your Land Rover Series 3 for a total of 15 miles. That's not too bad. That's a pretty straightforward Forzathon for the week. So, what I'm going to use? Right, you can only really use a Series 3, can't you? I've got a tune on it, S1 class, Forzathon tune, not really needed. But if you want to give it a bit of power, give it a bit more speed and a bit more handling, well, get this, stick it on them, just go for a blast, and you can get these challenges completed in no time. Everything on there is pretty simple. And I have made a custom blueprint for the Ambleside Rush Cross Country. It's one of my easy win blueprints. It's called Easy Ambleside. You just go in, simple run, get it completed. Very similar to the events I've been running at the Horizon Festival Sprint. The share code is up on the screen, so grab that, put this in any event, and it will take you here. Do this in your landy, and it will get you a very easy win when it comes to this part of the weekly Forzathon. So, off the line, go, go, go. The finish line is just down there, a few hundred metres away. But these lot go up the hills, round the map, and go off on a merry little journey. And you just go through in a matter of seconds. 9 seconds, and they're only on 1%. So, yep, easy win, no problems. The Trial, Mud, Glorious Mud, and you get the Subaru WRX 04 for this one. You've got Winter Games for the Regalia D as well. It's a dirt racing event, and it's B-Class, Horizon Special, Evo, or Impreza. You get the Scooby 04 for this one. And basically, you've got to have a Scooby or a Mitsubishi, so it's an Impreza or an Evo. And in the B class, Derwent Water Trail, Astmore Rally Trail, and the Gauntlet. That's what you got. That's all right, nothing too bad. So what car am I going to go for this one? I've got Off-Road Rally, the Scooby WRX STI, the 2015 edition. And this is available in the auto show, and it's pretty cheap. I've got the share code up there to definitely sort you out. This is a definitely cool rally car, and it will definitely handle this without too many issues. So there's the code, there's the car, and something to get set up ahead of the upcoming trial event. If you don't fancy that one, I've got the Scooby Impreza 22B STI from 98. This is a barn find, B-Class again. As I said, it's a barn find, so it's pretty easy to get. You pretty much get given it for free, although it is available on the auction house pretty cheaply as well. So there's a share code for that. You've got a couple of nice Scoobies to choose from. I'm probably going to go for the 15 plate maybe. I'm not so sure yet, but they're pretty evenly balanced. Seasonal games. C-Class Extreme Off-Road. It's up at the Slate Quarry. Yeah, why not? And what should I go for? The Toyota Hilux Arctic truck, the AT38. This is decent. This will handle it. This is pretty nice. Definitely give you a blast around on this. I've got the share code up on the screen. And the good thing about the games is you don't have to win them. You just have to see them through to the end, because you only have to come second and there's only 2 teams. So win or lose, as long as you see it through to the end and don't quit, you will be getting your reward, which is the Regalia D. PR stunts. What do we got? Arthur's Seat, M68, and Royal Terrace. Arthur's Seat, which is a jump, which isn't too bad. M68, which is pretty straightforward. And Royal Terrace, which is a speed zone, which is quite possibly the easiest speed zone in the game. So there shouldn't be too many issues, although there is a caveat for the M68. I'm going to start off by talking about the Mosler. It's the Easy PR Snow tune. Got the share code up, push this every week. This will absolutely hammer Arthur's Seat. It will absolutely hammer Royal Terrace, but it will struggle on the M68 speed camera. But I'll show you this first. 220 meters is your target for the Arthur's Seat jump. It's not too bad. It's just outside of Edinburgh, and it's pretty easy to do. I've done a fast travel, and I want to just line myself up with the start of a hill. And once I'm there, you can see that road. I'm not going to turn. I'm just going to go round, and I'm going to take this off-road, a little bit of cross-country, give it a spin round, and gives me a decent bit of a run up. And you can see I can go pretty much straight up, straight to the jump, and that will sort that out without too many problems. So get the foot down, just follow the road up a little bit, and you've got the jump here. So let's make this jump. That's easy. It's a pretty easy stunt to complete. What have I got? 263.29, new personal best. Always good. Definitely did that with no particular problems. Royal Terrace. I'm showing you Royal Terrace before I go onto the speed camera for a reason. 108 mile an hour is the target for this. This is not a problem. This truly is not a problem. All you need to do is just make a run down here, get your foot down. Wall riding is completely and utterly acceptable on this one, and you're able to fly through this without too many issues. This is such a simple speed trap. It's literally my #1 easy speed trap. 132, flip the car. But the thing is, that's done it. Super wheel spin, seasonal objective completed. Fantastic. Now we have to talk about the M68 speed trap. 270 mile an hour is the target for this. And unfortunately, this Mosler falls just a little bit short. There's not many things this Mosler can't do. Unfortunately, this is one of them. So I'm going to recommend the Ferrari Evo 599XX. This is brilliant. I've got a good tune on it. It's available on the backstage, and it's also available about 10 million on the auction house. I've got the share code. This will absolutely hit this. There'll be no problems whatsoever, and it will do the job. It's one of the fastest cars in the game, plain and simple as that one. Share code's there. Although, if you fancy doing something a little bit different, I've got the Koenigsegg Jesko. It is 20 million on auction, but it has been in the game a couple of times. So if you've got it and you haven't got the Evo, this is a tune for the Jesko. The Jesko, again, same sort of stuff. It will do it perfectly, no problems. But for purposes of the PR stunts, I am going to be completing this in the Ferrari Evo. So let's have a look at that one now, shall we? And let's see how we get on. All you need is a bit of a run down the motorway. I normally start up by the tunnels, but you can start as far back as you like. I have tuned this. It's not got the best top speed, but it'll push well over 270 without too many problems. And I did go off a little bit there, which is not ideal. Rewind is your friend. I'm doing this in offline mode, which doesn't help with the traffic. But rewind definitely helps you. And you can see how fast this car builds up the speed. 271. Yeah, that's all right. That's done it. Season objective complete. That's pretty straightforward. No hassle there, and that's pretty much your PR stunts. I like to do them all in one car if I can, and there's no reason you can't do all of these in the Ferrari or the Jesco for that matter. But I've decided just to show the split just for purposes of illustration. So PR stunts out of the way. Not too bad this week. Let's have a look at the championships, shall we? Championships. Mud is thicker than water for the Starion ESI-R, which is a Mitsubishi. Offroad Rampage for the Land Rover Series 3 Forza Edition. And Cold Commute for the BMW M6 from 2013 with Forza Edition. So nothing too problematic out of these championships. Mud is thicker than water for the Starion ESI-R. Event-wise, we've got Whitehorse Hill Trail, Mortimer Gardens Scramble, and Ambleside Scramble. So, yep, bit of dirt racing, all a bit of fun. And what shall I go for? I'm going to go for our old friend, the 2015 Scooby, the one I recommended up for the trial. Off-Road Rally, got the share code up on screen now. This is a good car, this will handle it, no particular problems. And definitely get yourself a nice Mitsubishi Starion for the privilege. So that's a share code, that's a car, and yeah, that's not a bad championship. What do we got next? Off-Road Rampage, A-Class off-road cars, and you get the Landy Series 3 Forza Edition for this, which is quite possibly one of the most common cars in the game. North City Cross Country Circuit, Coastal Rush Cross Country, and Castle Cross Country Circuit. That's your events, and I'm going to go for the Merc, the G-Wagon. Why not? It's a good car, it's got a good tune on it, and this will definitely sort you out for this. I've used it before last time this was in, and it works brilliantly. G-Wagon is a really good car. Daily drivers, Cold Commute, Road Racing, A-Class, and you get a BM for this, the M6 Forza Edition. Derwent Lakeside Sprint, Glen Rannoch Hillside Sprint, and Edinburgh City Sprint. That's what you got. That's all right. That's not too bad. And you can use a Merc for this again, right? You can use a G-Wagon, the one we've just been talking about for the Off-Road Rampage. This will do it. This will work, no problems. It's a good car. It'll fly around there, no particular issues. I've got the share code up there. Although you can also use the Audi, the TTS Coupe Sports Day. Good car, A-Class. I've used it last time this was in, and this car is awesome. The Audis in this game are so bloody good. They really are. Share code was there. Go grab that. Merc or the Audi, your choice, I guess. And that is that. That's actually the season. That's pretty straightforward. Nothing which I see causing too many problems for people. Definitely better than the autumn season, particularly when it comes to a trial. So what do you think about it? Do you like it? Does it look all right so far? Anything you're worried about? Leave me a comment. Let me know. And until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.